Hey folks, I'm Josh Klar, a product manager here at Snowflake, and I'm going to walk you through a really quick demo on how Horizon Context and specifically Semantic Views allows you to collect your context from various tools like your BI tools, enrich that context using Semantic Studio and an AI-powered experience with Cocoa, and then how you activate that context using Power BI. And what you'll see in this demo is we're going to connect to a Power BI model. We're going to use Semantic View Autopilot to read that context and create a Snowflake Semantic View. We're going to log into Semantic Studio and ask Cocoa to make that semantic view smarter. And then once we're done, we're going to publish that semantic view using our XMLA endpoint and consume it from Power BI. So with that, let's dive right into the demo. Okay, so you've heard the words and the pretty pictures, but now let's actually see what this experience of collecting, enriching, and activating looks like live. We're going to start here with the Power BI workbook. I'm looking at our Tasty Bites data. You can see that for our food trucks, brisket plate is the top selling item. People really love brisket. This is actually the Power BI semantic model that's sitting behind that Power BI workbook. But right now, all of these definitions and all of this model is sitting in Power BI. It's not accessible to Snowflake to consume. And so what we're going to do is we're going to walk through that process of ingesting that context into Snowflake using Power BI, the Semantic View Autopilot. We're going to go and we're going to pick that Power BI workbook. And so I'm going through the process of saying, hey, I want to harvest those semantics from my Power BI dashboard, and I want to bring them into a managed object in Snowflake. So you can see here, I've uploaded that Tasty Bites dashboard. I'm going to click next. I'm going to give it a name. Let's say Tasty Bites SVA. And what's happening in the background now is Semantic View Autopilot is reading that workbook. It's reading that model. It's finding the metrics and the dimensions and the relationships that are inherent in that Power BI workbook. And it's converting that into a managed native Snowflake semantic view. So now I've got, when this is done, I've got a context object sitting in Snowflake. And so you can see here now in Snowflake, I have a Tasty Bites SVA semantic view. I've got menu items. I've got that exact same set of things I was looking at in Power BI, but now it's sitting in Snowflake. If I drill down a little bit and I look at the metrics, you can see I've got order amount, order count, and now within an instant, so I'm 2 minutes into this demo, I can start talking to my data. So I can ask, hey, show me the top performing menu items. If you remember from that dashboard that we were looking at in Power BI, I think that it was brisket was our favorite thing. So let's actually paste in and look at the top performing menu items within my Tasty Bites data. And now Cortex Analyst is actually using the same semantics that came from that Power BI workbook to answer this question. So Cortex Analyst is reading through the semantic view, it's writing a query, and here we can see, yep, brisket plate with 13,000 in total sales is leading the way. So now I've gone from 0 to semantic view in Snowflake. But now what I might want to do is actually make some improvements. So let's toggle over to that enrich phase. I've got my Snowflake semantic view sitting here in Semantic Studio. It's actually checked into GitHub. So you can see I'm working on a branch here. Improve Tasty Bites is my working branch. So I've checked out as a developer. I want to go with that original version, and now I want to make some changes. And so I've asked Cocoa, hey, can you suggest some new metrics and filters for my semantic view? And it's actually gone, it's looked at query history, it's used some of our skills, and it's made some suggestions on a bunch of things I might want to add. It's actually suggested a filter for healthy menu items as well. And so let's say, okay, thank you very much, Cocoa, for those suggestions. I want to enrich my semantic view, and I want to actually add that the healthy flag that you suggested, as well as the count of distinct customers. So I'm now going to actually use Cocoa. It's going to make some modifications to my semantic view, and it's going to add those in to my semantic view. And because this is all very developer friendly, once those changes are made, you can actually see visually that, okay, a distinct customer count metric has been added. I want to keep that. It's also added that healthy items flag for me, whether I'm editing this live or I'm using YAML. I can see those diffs directly. And so this is actually a great experience for the developer, the enricher of that semantic model. I can now deploy this. I can deploy to my dev environment or my production environment. And so if I'm working on a new version of the semantic view, I don't have to be worried about impacting the production version until I've completed my testing. So this is that kind of enrichment phase of using AI-powered assistance to go and improve the semantic model that I inferred from that first import of that Power BI workbook. To close things out, let's actually now go back into Power BI. And in this case, instead of using that original Power BI semantic model, I've used the Snowflake XMLA connector for semantic views, which is in private preview right now. And I've actually connected to that Tasty Bytes SVA model here. And so you can see here, I'm navigating those same metrics that I created before: order amount, order count, order quantity. These are now available. I can start dragging and dropping them, but I'm now using the Snowflake semantic definition instead of that siloed context definition that was sitting in Power BI. And I can ask that same question: order amount, what are the top menu items? You remember the AI question I asked before? Now my BI question, 13,104, I'm getting the exact same answer from Power BI. So now in the course of a few minutes, I've gone from siloed context, I've collected that data, and I've put it into Snowflake Semantic Views using Semantic View Autopilot. I've used Cocoa and Semantic Studio to enrich and modify and make that semantic view smarter based on signals and query history with the human in the loop. And I've now activated that context. I've gone and I've used our XMLA connector for semantic views, which I mentioned is in private preview. And I'm now activating that shared context through a BI tool, but it's also available for all of my AI consumers. All right, so in 5 minutes right there, we went end to end in just my Power BI model, stick it into Semantic View Autopilot, and then query it using my BI tool, in this case, Power BI. If this caught your attention and you want to learn more, you can check out Semantic View Autopilot, go to the Snowflake docs, and we hope that you can also go from zero to high-powered semantics in just a few minutes. Thanks again.